When I was little, Netflix was a thing, but nobody had it unless they were into tech. That's where DVD movies came in. They were a cheap and easy way to watch movies in the living room TV. About $200 for the player, and the price for each disc was about $20 to $30. You can buy the entire Harry Potter series for $80. If the entire family went to the movie theater to watch the 8 movies, it will be almost $200, so yeah, pretty cheap. Now, due to gaming consoles having DVD support and Netflix gaining some traction, people stopped buying DVD players. And now, in 2021, you don't see very often somebody playing a DVD, which is good because optical media sucks anyways. My DVD player back in the day had these dedicated speakers that, like anything from the late 2000s, had a proprietary-ish plug. I mean, it is compatible with other stereos, but not for your phone or iPod. So, can I modernize this old-ass speaker? I started by buying an aux cable. I know aux cable and modern don't go in the same sentence anymore, but just buying adapter. At first, I wanted to make it into an iPod Shuffle clone, but I ended up not doing it. You will see me trying to do it though. I tried peeling the cable with whatever I found in my dad's toolbox, which took me a while. I tried this half a scissor, some big ass pliers, this extremely dull knife, and with a combination of that, I got a peeled aux cable. After that, I researched the wiring of an aux cable and realized that the proprietary cable of the speaker was just a peeled aux cable. I did notice there were more wires in the cable than the speaker, so after a while, I figured out the gold wire had to join with the black wire and the red with the red. I gave it a quick clean because it was dusty. After that, I started with disassembling it. I trimmed the original cable with these little scissors, and with some supplies my mom gave me, I cleaned the casing further. Sorry for the cockshot, but it's all I can do right now. The next day, I grabbed my fire stick and started my first ever soldering job. Haha, funny springy thing. I am, as you can see, a newbie doing this. Like I just watched 4 seconds of tutorial and that's it. Alright, now it's time to test it out. I grabbed my Nokia Lumia 635 with some MP3s, cranked out the volume, pressed play, and nothing. I tried moving it a bit and... oh, it does work. Turns out this blue wire needs to be soldered with the gold cable. No biggie, I'm gonna do that now. After way too long, I gave up. I figured that it was better to pick up the other one I had and do it under, because on this one, the cable was too short and I couldn't do it. Peeled the cable a bit more and made sure that the wires coming from the speaker were long enough. So, let's try doing it again. Oh my god, it works. Ugh. After a while, I realized that if the wires were touching each other, they would start working. So I wrapped them in some masking tape. The day after, I decided that it was time for some case modifications. I grabbed the soldering iron, turned the knob to flaming hot, and added an annex to the case, so that the cable could come out of there. This screw post was in the way, so I burned it out of my way. After some time, I showed my dad what I did, and he thought that while it was cool, there was a better, or well, not horrible way to do it. And also that instead of masking tape, I should use colored socks. I did think of doing that, but it was too late and I didn't want to resolder everything. Now, this is the time I realized that due to the placement of the ports on my fake pod shuffle, I wasn't able to do it properly, so I turned it into a mobile speaker. Problem was that you need a place to hold the damn phone. So I looked for something to cut into a stand. I was inspired by the Wii U gamepad dock, so I thought to do something like this. A chunk behind it to prop it up, and a chunk on the front to hold it up so it doesn't fall off. At first, I tried this piece of plastic from an old laptop keyboard I broke. And oh my god, it took a fucking age to get it to break. It didn't work. Then I grabbed this piece of wood that I stole from a restaurant 2 years ago. That was way worse. I even tried to use this angle grinder thing, but it was too scary for me. And too fucking loud. Eventually, I grabbed this cardboard box and started cutting it. This was way better. It did take a while and I had to ruin the box, but I managed to do it. Oh, and quick reminder, don't waste your time cutting cardboard with pliers. Just use normal scissors. The simplest answer is the better one. Oh, and I moved to the other case because I figured that it was better to use the hole in the back for the cable to come out. Put some hot glue and that's it. Time to paint it black. I threw everything into my bag, grabbed my scooter and scooted all the way to a zone in my town where people usually aren't. I was gonna use spray paint and I didn't want anybody to think I was committing vandalism. My usual place? Too many cars. Surprising. I looked further and found this cool road where I could go really fast on the scooter. But then I found it. A place that I didn't even remember I could go. This is rocks. I don't know. Now, time for some ASMR. And there it is. A speaker from a 2007 DVD player turned into something you can use today. Is it any good? No. You need a pretty decent amp for it to be any loud. And depending on your device, you can't fit it in the dock. See? Okay, that's it. We got it. I said stop! But hey, it works nonetheless. Well, thanks for watching. I got our videos coming up this week. So yeah, I hope this compensates for the lack of videos. This has taken me about 2 weeks to make, so yeah. See you later. Bye.